Imagine a world, my love, where you cannot be gaslit, where you have no toxic people in your life. This is a world that's available to all of us now. A long time ago, I chose personally to remove ideas like gaslighting, like toxic, like narcissist from my vocabulary because my intention is only always to create unity. That does not mean that I tolerate intolerable behaviors. In fact, I tolerated a lot more when I was in a world of toxicity and gaslighting, etc. For me, those kind of labels create this idea that I can be overpowered. Someone's trying to overpower me, and that is possible. Someone's trying to manipulate me, and that is possible. I can't be gaslit because I am certain in who I am. And I am curious about another person's perspective to learn and understand about them and their worldview, and I do not need to take it on or in. The way that we label, the way that we judge, the way that we speak, it either empowers and uplifts or it does the opposite. And this is not about spiritually bypassing pain or accepting everyone as they are, so anyone can treat me however it is that they want. That's okay. No. Coming from love is the most powerful thing that you will ever do, because you're not trying to fix, you're not trying to prove, you're not trying to earn, you're not trying to validate, and you're not trying to get any of those things either. When you know that you are the source, no, scratch that. You are connected to the source of everything that you could ever desire for yourself and for the world. Same thing in spirituality. Then the idea that you can be attacked or belittled or disrespected, it becomes a moot point. And again, I think it's really important to drive home the fact that it doesn't mean that we allow unacceptable behavior. Love is fierce. Love stands for love, for compassion, for kindness, for togetherness, for understanding. And these ideas that I have chosen to remove, they've created so much more freedom and so much more connection and harmony within relationships that I have in my life that have been challenging, that continue to have challenge within them at times. But when there's no toxicity to cure, when there's no attack, and therefore no defense, everyone is free to be who they are and to be loved as they are, and that creates, I don't even have the words for what that creates. Some people will hear that and say, that's a world gone mad. Everyone doing what they want. And I believe at the core of each of us, we have all come from the same energy, from the same love. At the core of each of us is a desire for connection and for unity. At the core of each of us is an expression, a unique expression of love, of divinity. And it's our fear, it's our insecurity, it's our doubts, it's our judgments, it's those things that keep us feeling heavy and weighed down at the effect of a chaotic world with no autonomy or authority. It's those ideas that can inhibit and do inhibit the expression of who we truly are. So here's the invitation for you, is to notice, and just notice, how you are feeling as you speak. Notice the language and the ideas that make you stand a little taller, feel a little lighter and more connected to a person, life, nature, your higher power, God, source, universe. And notice the language and the ideas that feel heavier, that feel more lonely, more separate. And we all fluctuate. I don't know anyone who's 100% feeling in their connection all of the time. We're not meant to, I don't think, while we're here having this human experience. So we get to notice without judgment. We get to notice what uplifts us and what weighs us down from inside here, not from out there. Because our life experience is only always how we are perceiving it. And we get to choose the thoughts, the labels, and the words that we use. Our words are so powerful. Our words have the power to hurt, and they have the power to heal. And when we notice the hurt that our language or someone else's language is causing, that pain, we don't avoid it. We don't retaliate. We don't reject. That hurt is a signal that you are believing a lie, that you are somehow unworthy, undeserving, or doubting yourself, that you are lacking in love, compassion, or kindness. It's a signal of a lie or a misunderstanding inside you, of a thought you are carrying about yourself. And when you notice that, when you take your attention off the words itself that have caused the pain and listen to the pain, that's where your healing happens. So even the words that hurt heal. It's all healing, actually. So notice your words. And the ones that feel really heavy, play a little game with yourself. See what the opposite of that would be and try it on. Have the willingness to have some playfulness with this. If someone is toxic, then what would the opposite of that be for you? And can you see any elements in any context, in any area of that person's life where that could be true? Not so that you can become best friends, because your boundaries are important, and that's another topic altogether. Start to play so that you can lighten your experience and create more ease and love in you, first of all, and then in the world, because that's what we're here for. We're here to learn the love we are and then share that abundantly. Loving you. I will see you tomorrow.